All right, guys, so I stumbled across this video that's probably gonna go viral of this interaction between this lady and this police officer in LA. And I think this interaction right here really exemplifies how dangerous the anti-police rhetoric is in this country, okay? Because I think that it leads to regular normal people thinking that all police officers are bad, right? And what happens is that when a police officer pulls somebody over and this person had this mentality that the police is bad or that they're going to kill them or they're going to murder them, it leads to more tense interactions that could easily escalate, okay, and can get people hurt, right? And I think that this situation right here, in regards to this interaction I'm about to show you guys, I think is a product of how our reckless media has demonized police officers and made people think that the average police officer is some type of cold-blooded murderer. And I think it's showing up in everyday interaction. So without further ado, I want you guys to check out this video.
Harassed today because I was going under the speed limit. I was going at 38.
Yes, you are, ma'am. Good morning.
And the speed limit is 40, and I was going 38. So why are you harassing me?
You are correct. I pulled you over because
you're a murderer.
Because
yes, I started to record because you're a murderer.
You can't be on your cell phone while you're driving.
I wasn't on my phone. I was recording you because you scared me.
You can't use your cell phone while you're recording.
I can record you.
May I have your driver's license?
It's at my apartment.
What's your apartment?
It's at my home. I'm just taking my son to his.
Do you have your driver's license?
I mistakenly left it at home.
Do you have a picture of your driver's license?
Yes, I do.
May I have it?
And can you call your supervisor, please?
I already did. He's on his way.
Good, because you're a murderer.
Okay.
And so you're giving me a cell phone ticket? Is that why you're harassing me?
Not harassment. Yeah. I am enforcing the law.
I have a right to record the police when they're harassing me.
By all means, but you can't do it while you're driving.
I wasn't texting or none of that.
You have that picture?
You scared me and made me think you were going to murder me.
Okay, well, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Well, that's not just a feeling. You're a murderer.
Okay. Can you zoom in on that for me,
Sure.
Jay? Thank you.
And I'm perfectly legal, and I'm a teacher. So there.
Congratulations.
Murderer. You're a murderer.
What's your last name? I can't see that there.
Well, here you
stop,
go,
Stop
murderer.
shaking. Zoom in on that for me,
No,
ma'am.
because you're scaring me. You're threatening to kill me and my son. Can you give me
the well,
iPad,
I'll tell you what, you keep smiling.
Yeah,
you're on camera.
You're trying to threaten to kill me.
I
I'm not
didn't say that.
smiling. You're the one who's crazy.
Hold that still. I can't see that. Is this your car?
Yes, it is. And you're trying to say I stole my own car because you're jealous?
Yeah,
Is that what
I don't
that's
think
about?
so. You wait for me right here, okay?
You're jealous?
Citation, all you need to do is your signature. He's only citing you for using your cell phone while you're driving. That's it.
Here you go, ma'am. Sign inside the red box right there.
For him being a Mexican racist. What is that name? Gasso?
It's on the citation, ma'am.
Here you go, Mexican racist. You're always going to be a Mexican. You'll never be white. You know that, right? You'll never be white, which is what you really want to be.
There you
want
go,
to be
dear.
White.
Have a good day.
You want to be white so bad.
All right, guys, so here's the thing. He walks up to the car, okay, he has a friendly tone. He's like, hey, good morning, how you doing? And she just immediately goes off, right? Are you gonna murder me? Why are you pulling me over? You know, I'm going 38 and a 40, you know, stuff like that. And it's like, why is it that she feels the need to immediately escalate the situation, to immediately feel hostile? He's not hostile towards her at all. Matter of fact, he just pulled her over simply because she was using her phone while she was driving. And it seemed to me that he probably was gonna let her walk, right? If I had to guess, he probably was just gonna give her a warning. Hey, listen, you know, you don't need to be using your phone while you're driving, you know, blah, blah, blah. Okay? But because she want to mouth off, because she want to talk, she escalated the situation, had him call his supervisor, right? And the whole time she's calling him a murderer. Okay, calling him a murderer. Guys, where do you think she gets this from, right? Why do you think that she thinks this? Is it because of all the things that have been happening in terms of how the media has demonized police? Of course. Of course. That's exactly why she is doing this. In her mind, she sees this guy, this average police officer, as some type of bad guy. that he might go after her and that he pull her over for no reason. I mean, you notice how when he walked around the car to check out the car, she was like, are you jealous? Are you jealous of the car I'm driving? And it looks like she was driving a BMW or a Mercedes-Benz. Yeah, I think it was a Mercedes-Benz. She's a teacher driving a Mercedes-Benz. She's probably making some bad financial decisions. I don't know. She could be married to a rich guy. She could be, I don't know, a tenured professor or something like that. Maybe I'm making unreasonable assumptions, which is what I'm trying to tell her not to do. She automatically assumed that she got pulled over for some nefarious reason. Okay? Like he's just out there to harass her when that's not the case. He approached her in a friendly way. Okay? Now, this situation, if that officer lost his cool, could have escalated a lot further, okay? Because it seems to me that if he would have actually asked her, you know, to put her phone up or to, you know, do something, she may have been non-compliant at that point. And again, if this police officer was having a bad day, and I'm not saying this is an excuse, right? I'm not saying it's an excuse because this officer handled it very well. But again, I could imagine a situation like that where it could escalate and, you know, somebody can end up getting hurt, okay? And also, you notice how she calls him racist, right? Towards the end, she calls him a Mexican racist, okay? She's just assuming that he's racist. The dude is Mexican, and that's not to say that Mexican people can't be racist or Hispanic people can't be racist. All I'm saying is that it's just funny how she just assumes that he's a murderer, that he pulled her over for no reason, and that he's racist. These are all the characteristics that the media wants to assign to police officers. And she's literally exhibiting those things and showing that she has been brainwashed to think the way she's thinking, okay, when it comes to law enforcement. And the funniest thing that she's tried to accuse him of is wanting to be white, right? Like, where do you get that from? You assume that he wants to be white because he's a police officer? Like, come on, man. Come on. Okay, it just goes to show how they've thrown police officers all into this bucket of racist white supremacists that are out here trying to hunt black people. And even if you're not white, and let's say you're black or you're Hispanic or you're Asian and you're a police officer, then you're a police officer because you want to be white, right? That's literally the logic. That's the logic. I mean, she accused the man of wanting to be white. Where do you get that from? It all comes from the liberal media narrative that demonizes police officers as some type of secret clans group out here to harass minorities. That's literally where it comes from. And again, guys, this is what concerns me. This is what I am concerned about when it comes to irresponsible rhetoric like LeBron James and what comes out of the media. It's going to lead to more people getting hurt, okay? If she just would have follow orders, right? Not trying to record the interaction. Okay, they got body cameras. If she just would have, hey, how you doing, officer? You know, how can I help you? Honestly, the interaction would have been a lot shorter, right? Would have been a lot shorter. And she probably would have got a warning. And she would have been on her way. But instead, because she wanted to mouth off, okay, she wanted to play street lawyer, it escalated to a situation that it didn't need to escalate to. And again, thank God it didn't get physical or anything like that. This officer kept his cool. He handled it very professionally. He probably deserves a raise. He probably deserves a promotion. But I'm just saying, things like this are what lead to bad interactions with the police. Okay? When I'm interacting with the police personally, I'm trying to make it as short as possible. Okay? I'm not trying to, because again, I told you guys, you know, again, I'm a back to blue type of person, but I have a healthy level of distrust for the police because they're an extension of the government. Okay? I don't hate the police or anything like that. I'm just saying, I'm a very practical person. I like to see the world for what it is. And in a situation like that, he has a badge, he has a gun. I'm trying to make the interaction as short as possible. Right? I'm going to do what he says. I'm going to get my license out. I'm going to give him the license, and I'm going to be done with it. And speaking of license, he probably could have got her for driving without a license too. But she's lucky she just got the ticket for having the phone out while she was driving. Okay? So, like I said, man, I hate seeing stuff like this because, again, this exemplifies exactly what I'm afraid of. That people are going to start doing stuff like this, and it's just going to lead to more people getting hurt. When really, you should be respectful and try to end the interaction as soon as possible. Don't try to escalate this type of stuff, play street lawyer, mouth off, do stuff like this, because again, this is a situation that could end up like Sandra Bland. It could end up like some of these other people in which somebody ends up losing their life or getting seriously hurt. And that's not something that I want. And this is why when I talk about this stuff, I talk about it from a practical perspective. And that's what people got to realize. I'm trying to keep people from getting hurt. I'm trying to save lives. So let me know what you guys think about this. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.